We are back here in the vegetable section, which inspired a talk about The Guardian. Recently there was a YouTube made by The Guardian going to Shuka Carmel and asking people if they feel guilty about what's happening in Gaza. People in Israel don't suffer, as to quote Shakespeare, if they prick us, do we not bleed? I know there are people here that like self-blame and there's all kind of organizations, but to be honest, as a person whose house would have been invaded by the terrorists if it hadn't been for IDF and a miracle, and living in a country where other people were not as fortunate as me because they trusted their neighbor, wanted coexistence, which turned out to be not the case. I think first of all, a person has to have, this is also in yoga, you always have to have compassion for yourself first. You cannot feel compassion for other people if you don't have compassion for yourself. You understand what it means? So we're struggling here too. We have a war, we feel it, we have every week something happening. Just recently there was a horrible explosion in Eilat caused by the Yemenite terrorists. We're surrounded by countries who want to destroy us. We're surrounded, we live in a world where most of the European countries have decided to defend a terror state, because that's what Palestinian state means, because Palestinian equals Hamas, equals terror at the moment, because this is their chosen leadership. See if I took tomatoes. And I'm supposed to feel guilty, see, I don't buy a lot. I'm supposed to feel guilty that I can enter a shop. Maybe it's because I didn't choose, or our army didn't choose to invade. They didn't invade Gaza. They went in to destroy the Hamas terror infrastructure that was sending rockets into our homes, everywhere in Israel, by the way. Arabs and Jews were being targeted indiscriminate terror. And the other part is there's still hostages there. And there's still a very real threat to this country. So, do I feel empathy for people who try to kill us? Do I feel empathy for people who beat the hostages, tortured them, and laughed as the bodies of babies were being paraded around the streets? Do I feel sorry for sadists? Do I feel sorry for people who want to kill me and murder me and kill poor little children? Why should I feel sad? Why should I feel bad for their choices they make, not to rebel against a terror regime. But, hi, Manishma. But other than that, no, I don't feel guilty. I feel guilty for not being good enough for myself.